Good afternoon, Trekkers. Today we're here to talk about 7 lucky things to bring to EDC Orlando this year. So before we get started, I just want to say this pole in front of my face is my umbrella. It's hot out here.
So hot.
So if you're thinking about coming to the theme parks before, during, or after EDC, get you an umbrella. It's going to save you out here.
I mean, that's not one of the things, but you're definitely going to need it.
Exactly.
You can't really bring an umbrella to EDC. It'll just get in the way, and I think they have to be super tiny anyways, so...
Yeah. So just think about that when you come to the park. The first things up on our list is a fan. Yes, you're going to want it. It's going to be hot out there. There's some shade, but it'll help out a lot. I will say, if you're one of those that like to clack and you forgot your big ones, that right there, it helps out. Stay on beat. All right, so next up is going to be a camel pack. Bring them. It will save you. It will save you money. It will possibly save you time, depending on the line. But
there's lots of different water refill stations. It's not cold water, but it is clean water. There are different kinds of camelbacks. So you can get like the locking kind. It's by Box Lunch. Mm-hmm. We use, I think I don't know what we use. Mine is sparkly, yours is black.
Yeah.
There's a little pocket for us to each put extra stuff in. And we'll link those down below.
I kind of want to get on that. It's hot out here. Up next, number 3. Comfy shoes. Wear them.
I know you want to look super cute, but 6-inch stiletto thigh-high boots, you're going to last about 2 hours. It's either going to be muddy because of the rain, or, it's gravel, it's dirt, it's sand, it's grass. There's some roads, but all the main areas are grass, so.
Unless you're Beyonce, then you can probably go 4 to 6 hours. But even then, you're going to be dancing.
Not many people have Beyonce stamina. And if Zomboy calls for a wall of death, you don't want to be wearing those high heels. You want to be wearing some really comfortable shoes.
True.
The rest of you is going to look so cute. Wear your grungiest, comfiest shoes.
You going to be in some high heels?
I don't think so, boss. It's going to be a no from me.
So if you were out there, how long do you think you would last in those heels?
I wouldn't even. We walk 1.5 miles from our parking spot to the venue. And then walking inside, we usually do 25,000 steps at EDC every day. So 75,000 steps over 3 days. I'm good. I'm gonna wear the grungiest, most comfortable tennis shoes you've ever seen.
Right. But I would like to know though, how long do you think you would last?
I would make it halfway from the car, halfway to Camping World Stadium, and I'd be like, nah.
So about halfway, you're done.
I'd make about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I wore high heels on our wedding day through Disney Springs, and then back again, and that was about 4 hours. So.
Okay.
Maybe I could make it 4 hours.
Slay. Up next is a totem pole. So if you're traveling in a big group, that might come in handy.
Yes, it definitely will. Anything above like 4 or 5 people, you have to weave your way through the crowds and you're squished so much that it's much better if you can just follow something in the air. Like, imagine this whole area is just shoulder to shoulder people. That's what you're trying to get through. Get you a totem pole or make one. We've made a couple. It's super easy.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun to make. Was it time consuming? Yes, but it was fun. It's
Very
colorful.
Time consuming.
But yeah, they come in handy. We had a couple people from work that was like, hey, we saw your totem pole online. Yes. That's how we knew that you guys were there. So
yeah, they saw some, and we had friends actually be able to find us from our totem pole. So it's nice.
Yeah. Just one quick note though, if you have a totem pole, there's going to be random strangers also using your totem pole as a reference for their group as well.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind if you were to move.
And as always, look at the EDC Orlando website for official rules on how to make your totem pole and what the stipulations are.
Yeah. All right, next up is number 5. Load up a cash card or use Apple Pay, something other than cash. Because we found out last year EDC is starting to go cashless.
Yeah, you still need cash to park, If you're parking around the venue, they do take cash only sometimes. But get your Cash App card and load up a certain amount on it because cards get stolen a lot, and phones. So I would have your card and your phone as payment, just in case.
Yes. So check out Amazon, see what kind of locks they got.
Yeah, lock up your phone.
Yeah. Next up is face mask. If you don't like the black stuff that comes out of your nose at the end of a night, wear it.
Yeah.
It helps out. What is it called? Like the wook flu?
Yeah, you'll get the wook if you don't take care of you inhaling all of the dust.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be dancing and everybody's kicking up the dust. If it rains, it's better because then there won't be as much dust, but it'll be gross if it rains.
Like, you don't have to have like an actual face mask, like a bandana or something, you know?
Put something over your airways.
I will say some people use it as like their security blanket as well, especially if they get overstimulated in a crowd. Sometimes they just put up a face mask and they're good to go.
Yep.
Also, when it comes to face mask, it does get hot, so I just want to give you a heads up.
Yeah, we usually wait to put ours on until like dark. I know you're supposed to wear it all the time, but it's so hot here in Orlando, even in November. So we usually wait until like 8 p.m. to put ours on.
Yes. So, yeah, if you don't like that stuff, get a face mask, bandana, whatever, put it over your nostrils.
If this is your first EDC, you may be like, what stuff? There will be black stuff. You'll blow your nose at the end of the festival, and there will be black stuff that comes out of your sinuses. Yep. You're just breathing in dirt and dust, so.
Yeah. All right, last up on the list is going to be phone security. This one's gonna be a big one, only because each year people say that when their phone gets stolen, they find it already in China, or it's in Miami, or it's on its way across sea somewhere.
And last year, the police arrested a guy with a backpack full of like 35, 40 phones.
It's insane.
Keep your phone close to you. We're gonna link below some options that you can use to kind of try to keep your phone secure. We always put ours inside of a bag, inside of a bag, inside of a bag with a zipper.
Yes. Or unless you're like us and you just want to get a gimbal and...
Yeah. Most of the time we're filming, if you didn't know.
So
now you know. But people will come by and just cut the bottoms of bags. And then whatever falls out, they just catch the phone and steal your phone.
Yes. So, yeah, definitely. Please watch out for that. Find my iPhone on. Get an Apple tag.
Yeah.
Something. Anything that will help with that. A lady said she had she was working for EDC. She had a professional camera in her hand, and this guy came by and just swiped it out of her hand.
Snatched the camera.
So
if you're one of those professional photographers, get a strap.
Yes.
Get it on your wrist. Don't let anybody take your stuff.
Yeah. She said thankfully there was a nice Samaritan that saw the whole thing and chased the guy down and got the camera back.
Chased him, wrestled him. Yeah.
All right, Ravers. I appreciate y'all joining us here on this adventure today. It was a short one, but it was something that you would need to know before going. So appreciate y'all tagging along. EDC is like a dream. So I was standing in front of this DreamWorks sign here.
But it can turn into a nightmare if you're not prepared. So definitely start to get those things slowly but surely over the next few months. You know, that way you can budget and you're not buying everything all at the last minute.
Yeah, if you want to see some past EDC videos or some more tips and tricks, check out our past EDC videos that we have. We'll link a video down below, and we'll have a playlist and another video up for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for trekking with us today. We hope to see you at EDC Orlando, and we'll see you real soon.
Yeah.
Bye.